Hey, decided to do another video about ES price action. Haven't been doing this as much because I've been interviewing, so less time to study charts and haven't really found time to record this. But I'm gonna record this while my pasta water is boiling. So big uptrend today. This is everything I marked. I marked a lot of black trades. Just because I thought they were really aggressive. Usually the black marker. I had to restart my Ninja Trader here. Usually a black marker means just like I have notes on it or like, hey, look at this. This is a bit interesting. Green means a good trade. Yellow means aggressive. So yeah, it's a really big uptrend day, but there's not really as many trades as you suspect. Because sometimes it's just out of your range. It's just too bullish to catch anything on. Because you don't want to be FOMOing into it. You want good decent trades. But I'm gonna start here. It's kind of Yesterday was pretty insane too. But I'm gonna start here. So yeah. So beginning of the morning, we had this uptrend up. I want to get it around like this time. So we break this right, and we have a trend down. This fits really nicely. And you get a breakout pullback that hits this bottom now resistance here. So this would be an interesting short because you also have this trend line working down, so you kind of have two things working here. Though I don't think I would take this because it's a very bullish trend in general. This is a deep ass bar, so if you take this, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but I think a much better trade. Um, you don't have this line by. A much better trade would be this. And I think just I'm only thinking this because it's I think it's aggressive. It's because um looking at it, this is a breakout of this bar is a breakout of this channel right here. So you're expecting to go back in this channel. It's very bullish. You don't have this by now, so this is relevant. And I think I would set my stop loss because this is a very aggressive trade, but it could work out very nicely. I think I would set my stop loss around here. I don't think I would go much further than that. Probably this bar, the low of this bar, one tick below it. Um, just for risk management purposes, and it does work out quite nicely. You get a lower high here back into this channel, and there's no reason not to take that. Keeps going up, and you can't really take anything here because you got this resistance here now. There's some people went long off there, but you might have this channel by now working up, and you could assume this channel is possibly going to break this one and invalidate this one, but you just don't know that. And you don't know it's going to be so bullish of a day. Even though yesterday was extremely bullish and the trend is still up, you just don't know. So you can't really take that trade. So let me just extend this out a bit. So yeah, another lower high here. Keep going up. Then you get into this congestion range, kind of very small, very tight. I'm saying it's very small, very tight, but it's really not. Um, just volume has been quite heavy today. Or the range has been quite heavy today. So you get a nice signal bar off this channel and off this one and off the EMA, this blue line right here. So I think you should take that, and it works out. You scalp out plus a runner if you held nicely, and then you should roughly have this trend channel by now, just off these highs, off these lows. You can see these lows are slowly going up. So maybe you would find that by now. Sorry if this is like really dirty. There's a lot of lines here. But anyways, so you come back, bounce off, bounce off this channel, and the EMA. And so yeah, you'd want to take that. I think it's also a second entry. So up, down, oh, down. Yeah, this will also be a second entry. Second entry things are not on here, so I'll have to practice that. Take that, goes up, did well. Make your money, I guess. And so you don't really get another trade. You get this channel by now. You don't get really another trade till here. Um, So yeah, this is just a good trade right now because you got plenty of room to the highs. You know this is an extreme uptrend day. It's off the EMA, uh, but I would still be worried about this. Just because like we've been going up for a while, and you know this can't last forever. So I would be a bit worried about this, and I don't know if I would take this because of risk management perspective. Like it's a big bar, so if you did take it, it would work out. But you know you'd be losing a lot if it comes back down here, and you don't have this yet. If you had this yet, um, then by all means I would take this, but you just don't have it yet. So yeah, you fall out of that, get into another congestion zone. You're assuming you're gonna go back up, which you do. Um, you might want to consider that trade right here, but would you have this by now? I don't know if you would have this by now. And is it a second entry? Up, down? No, it's not a second entry. So you really want to be aggressive, take this, but I don't think I would take that. Because I don't know if I would have this congestion zone or trading range by now. Okay, so you start seeing this start seeing these lines going up, lower highs and whatnot. So you draw this channel, going up. This channel invalidates this one, keep going up. And then you find this channel, drops out of there, bounces back, hits it, goes back down. This is a high volume area, so I don't really care to take that. I don't think I would take this just because it's a very, very high risk. But if you have this overarching channel by now, which you should always be looking for larger channels, if you have that off this low, that low, that low, these highs, this high, then if you caught this on the bullish engulfing, then you would be set. That would be a good trade. That would be the best trade of the day, probably. Which is weird because you know it's a huge uptrend day, but it's probably the best trade of the day. So keep moving up. Get this channel here. Doesn't fit greatly, but whatever. Um, so this would be a good trade. This is an iffy trade actually, because one, it's very congestive. Look how many bars are stacked up here, so you don't really know where it's gonna go. You're assuming it's gonna break higher because it came in higher. It came on going higher, so you assume you're gonna break out the top, and it's uptrend day. So um, I think this is the better trade. Breaks out of congestion, comes back, uh hits the channel, and then keeps going up till here. So you do get your trade on this 4 ticks. You do get your 4 ticks, and it goes back down. Hopefully you would have this channel by now, and you get a. I think that's the second entry. So going down, going up, going down. Yep, second entry. Uh, this is a good trade because it's one second entry off this channel, and you're going back in the congestion zone. So I think that's a good trade, and it works out quite nicely. So, yep, you got the channel working up. You don't get any trades off there that I can see. Then you have this channel. It's a bit slower, bit, you know, a bit more level. And you get this. So this is literally like this. Ooh, where the hell? This is like the smallest bar I think I've seen all day. And it's a kind of a breakout pullback, goes up, smashes back down into this now support of this turning range that we had and that was in play earlier. And if it breaks above here, it's probably going to go higher, which it does, and it goes higher and higher and higher. And yeah, on a bullish day, like you get something that's kind of aggressive, but it's very small, very low risk. You take it, and so you would take. I would mark this. I don't know if I'd mark it blue or green, just because on a normal day I'd be kind of iffy of this. But for right now, I think this is an excellent trade. And this is all very low volume area. Just the market, like, this was a good push up. This was a good push up. But, like, all this is, like, very low volume. You can tell that by the 2000 tick chart at the time. Time is going by quite fast here. So, we're going, we're going, we're going. So, there's maybe a trade there. But I would not take that just because it's, you know, it's almost time to stop trading. So, you don't want to take trades like right when the market's about to close because it could trap you because um the market price action doesn't do too well there. So yeah, it's a quick day, 10-minute video. Here's the let me zoom in a bit. Yeah, this is what I was looking at, and yeah, hope you have a good day. Hope this all made sense, and hope you did well today.